So welcome everybody. Oh, that's loud. Welcome to the Open Stage Showcase. I'm Mark Sherry, the director of the New Music Alliance, and we're the ones who put this showcase on in collaboration with Holyoke Media, where you are sitting right now. So this is something we do every month. All the artists here are local from Western New England. That means anywhere from southern Vermont, the Brattleboro area, and south through Western Mass, all the way through Connecticut, and down to the shoreline in New Haven. We're a nonprofit, and what we try to do is help performers who do original music and try and get their music out there. And this is one of the ways we do it. We also have a radio show every week called the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. It's broadcast on 9 different stations. So, without further ado, let's start tonight's Open Stage Showcase. Our first performer from Dummerston, Vermont, right outside of East Dummerston. Let's be more specific here. Just outside of Brattleboro. Zack Danziger. Let's give him a round of applause, please. All right.
Hey, I have a favor to ask. On my quiet songs, if you not rattle the paper or the plastic bags. On the loud song, this is gonna be a loud song, so you can make as much noise as you want. But on the quieter songs later on, I'll give you time in between each one to rattle the papers, and you can eat and then. But we'll get that. Hey, thank you for having me, and it's nice to be here in Holyoke. And I'm gonna start off with the blues. But before I do, I just want to ask you real quick: has anyone ever gotten a robocall? A robocall, you know where? Okay, good. Okay, this song is dedicated to you. Has anyone ever gotten junk mail? All right, this song is dedicated to you. Has anyone ever had someone come to their door and knock on your door and try to, convince you of something? Right? Okay, this song is for you. And the name of this song is On the Bright Side. And what we're trying to do in this song is I'm trying to look on the bright side of these inconveniences. My telephone's ringing, I say hello. It's a robocall asking me for some dough to support some candidate who thinks they know how to run this world. On the bright side, if it wasn't for robocall, wouldn't have no calls at all. I check my email, what do I see? Pills to improve my virility, but the side effects may include dizziness, nausea, and death. On the bright side, if it wasn't for junk mail, wouldn't have no mail at all. Third verse. My doorbell's ringing, I let them in. Bible thumpers trying to save me from sin. We argue for hours and hours and hours and hours, but nobody changed their mind. Are you ready? On the bright side, if it wasn't for Bible thumpers, wouldn't have no guess at all. put this song up on Facebook. See who's gonna like it, who's gonna take a look. After only 10 seconds, I already have 20 likes. Man, that's not right. How can they like it after only 20 seconds? This song is like 3 minutes long. On the bright side, if it wasn't for friends like these, don't need no enemies at all. Let me do some more here. Here we go. My telephone's ringing. I say hello. It's a robocall asking me for some dough to support some candidate who thinks they know how to run this world. Are you ready, everyone? I want to hear you nice and loud. On the bright side, if it wasn't for robocalls, if it wasn't for junk mail, if it wasn't for Bible thumpers, wouldn't have no guess at all. Thank you. All right, wow. Choices. I'm going to narrow things down. Oh, my gosh. All right. So I live in Vermont, and there's other people here from Vermont, too. You can see their license plate. And there's a song that's very famous. It's called Moonlight in Vermont. And it was a very pleasant song, very pleasant. But and Frank Sinatra and a whole bunch of other great singers did it. But I always found the lyrics very dissatisfying. So I rewrote the lyrics. I wrote new lyrics, better lyrics. I do say so. Better lyrics for that song. And then I realized I was still doing copyright infringement because I was still doing the jazz standard that everyone knew. And so then I said, well, I got to make it 100% original. So I took my new lyrics and I wrote new music. And by the way, this song has haikus, a ton of haikus. You all know what haikus are. 575 in terms of syllables. Skating, sledding, fun, skiing down a mountainside. Winter in Vermont, melting snow brings mud, flowers, bees, songbirds, and trees. Springtime in Vermont, maple syrup sweet, and the farmer's food is good, resting in the cool of the shade. Meet me in the town down near the covered bridge, everyone is cheering for the parade. Hiking to the peaks, sunny swims in lakes and creeks. Summer in Vermont, leaves turn flaming hues, cooling breeze, breathtaking views. Autumn in Vermont, as we're passing by on the country road, and neighbors wave a friendly hello. Vegetables and fruit stands use the honor code. At night the moon, the planets, and the stars glow. You and me and seasons in Vermont. You and me and seasons in Vermont. I'll do 2 more verses, and you jump in, you say the seasons. You can come in with winter. Skating, sledding, fun, skiing down a mountainside. Everybody? Winter in Vermont, melting snow brings mud. Flowers, bees, songbirds, and trees. Springtime in Vermont, maple syrup sweet, and the farmer's food is good. Resting in the cool of the shade. Meet me in the town down near the covered bridge. Everyone is cheering for the parade. You and me and seasons in Vermont. Thank you very much. Is a song called, my mantra song is a song called Sun Is All We Need. It's my, you know what I say. You'll be happy to know this is also in the key of C, so you can all stay right in that range. I keep on forgetting to introduce the songs by saying, please sing along this part, and I tell you in advance. So this time I'll remember. And here you go. The part that I'd like you to sing along. The sun is all we really need. And the second time, the sun is all we'll ever need. And there's also a part where you're going to echo me, if you don't mind, please. Here we go. Everything is... What did I hear? Did I hear something? I'm sorry, I thought I heard a big noise. The voices in my head. Everything is powered by the sun. The sun is all we really need. The sun is all we ever need. Echo me. What makes the plants to grow? What makes the wind to blow? What makes the rain to flow? Down from the clouds to the rivers and ocean. What makes our world to run? When all is said and done, when all is said and done, we're harvesting the power from a shining star. Sun is all we really need. The sun is all we really need. The sun is all we ever need. The light that's born today, 93 million miles away. 93 million miles away. 8 minutes to come our way. 8 minutes to come our way. Energizing all our lives and creation. The earth and sun are one. The earth and sun are one. No separation. No separation. We're harvesting the power from our shining star. Here we go. The sun is all we really need. The sun is all we ever need. Open your eyes and see. We have all that we need and it's free. Free from above. electricity, and our cars, and this computer, and my body. Here we go. The sun is all really need. The sun is all we ever need. We have all that we need and is free, free from above. Everything is powered by the Thank you. How are we doing on time? I have a clock right here. It says 7:25, but I started 5 minutes late. So is it true I have 5 minutes? So I was a public school teacher for 6 million years, and then and I kept on having to hear the Pledge of Allegiance every single morning for all those years. And finally, one day, the principal and the AP were they were saying it. They said it so beautifully, and it was right here in Holyoke at the Kelly School, and they had such beautiful accent and such melodious tones to their voice. I was like, oh my gosh, it's almost like they're singing the Pledge of Allegiance. And so I said to and so it basically almost wrote itself. And I worked on it. It took me about 3 hours. And suddenly, let's see, I haven't done this for so long. And then there's a story behind that. And then I changed the words. I made a new pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And then I put it on. Okay, you can do a quick clap on that one, which is weird, right? And then I put it on Facebook, and some of my friends said, "Oh, I hate the Pledge of Allegiance." And they gave me all their political reasons why. And I was like, okay. So I wrote this nice music that I was proud of, and I said, well, I'm going to write a new pledge. And instead of having a pledge that's only applicable to the Americans who want to hear it, I'm going to write a pledge that is applicable to the entire world. I changed my audience from about 250 million to 8 billion. See if I can remember this one. So this is called Pledge Allegiance to All. Let's pledge allegiance all as one unto everything creation. The darn it. Yeah, here we go. Yay. Sorry about that. Let's pledge allegiance all as one unto everything in creation. The water, the air on this planet that we share, as it rotates and revolves around the sun, with humility and empathy and justice for all. Thank you.
Hey, everybody. I'm Sasha. I'm from Easthampton. Stoked to be here. It's a beautiful space. Zack, that was awesome. You absolutely shred. I'm going to give you about 1% of the guitar chops, but maybe all the heart, equal amount of heart. You go out and you go making coffee, folding laundry, playing music, waiting by your telephone. The summer light, it's driving on the other side. But for tonight, do you wanna ride? I wanted to stay, I wanted to stay with you. As the leaves come in, I hope we're not just old friends. We get old, some wash out, some never change. In the morning over coffee, you once told me about a boy. He was American made. The summer light, it's driving on the other side. But for tonight, Do you wanna ride? I wanted to stay, I wanted to stay with you. As the leaves come in, I hope we're not just old friends. About a boy, he was American made. Thank you. That song's called American Made. So my story is that I'm from Northampton. Anybody from Northampton? Okay, well, it's a good town. Do check it out. Harold's is a lot of fun. And then I lived for the last decade in Austin, Texas. Really recommend Austin as well. And I've now moved back here for about 2 years, but about 2 years before that, I really wanted to move back, and it wasn't the right time. Couldn't get back, and I was sad, and I wrote this song about wanting to be here with y'all. So this song's called Home, and we don't need to be sad anymore because we're together. But this is, yeah, I was bummed out at that time. Will you follow me home or cut my heart to the bone? I will be honest and you will be strong. Can we make the Bay State our home? To the live oak and elm, tacos for breakfast and summer spent stoned. I-10 to Houston, 35 to the coast, but I've never found the maples I know. Your home is the great Northwest. Mountains come easy and love does the rest. And we will go there, we'll raise a family. But in autumn I'll think the maples back east, and I wonder what a life there would be. Kind of a melancholy song for a not melancholy situation. But yeah, I was really bummed. I'm going to play my kind of finger-picky folk tune. I saw a movie I really loved called Inside Llewyn Davis. It's by the Coen brothers, and it was all about kind of 60s folk music. And I was listening to music. Great movie. Such a good movie. Oscar Isaac, beautiful song, music by T-Bone. And I was listening to music, and I was like, all this music feels like it was never really written. Feels like it was kind of like just carved out of the earth and soil. You know, old folk songs, they just have this feeling. Pete Seeger, Woody Guthrie, I think Gillian Welch. And I wanted to write a song. I like to generally have a more modern sound. I try, but I wanted to write a song that felt old and folky. So my old folk song, it's called Roll It On Back Home. Went to the doctor. She told me, go home and sleep. went to a lawyer. He told me mercy isn't free. I rocked back my lover. What do you need? Roll it on back home. Rolling, rolling, roll it on home to me. I went to see my uncle. He's buried beneath the willow tree. I saw my sister's baby, her eyes like where the river meets the sea. I sat with my lover. Take me down easy. Roll it on back home. Rolling, rolling, roll it on home to me. I passed by a blacksmith, her eyes of iron and industry. I saw there a farmer. She asked me, can you plant some seeds? I asked for the preacher. Take me down easy. Roll it on back home. Rolling, rolling, roll it on home to me. Roll it on back home. Rolling, rolling, roll it on home to me. Thank you. All right, it's been a lot of fun. A lot more music ahead. It's great to share my songs. Thanks so much for checking them out. Thank you to Mark for having me. Big hand to Alex on sound. It sounds great, Alex. I don't wanna lay you down, no. I'm finding the time. You were walking around the park and staring at the sky. Show me what it is. So show me show me You got a look that makes earth shake. You got a lot to say. Under the water you found me. On a rock by the bank you cried. Show me what it is. So show me wanted to show you you're good from the start. I only miss you when you're with me, but you're just not here at all. Show me what it is. 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 Show me show me show me Thank you.
All right, everybody, please, let's give it up one more time. Sasha K.A. All right, well, our next performer is here all the way from Enfield, Connecticut, our bordering town to Massachusetts. He straddles the border here, and he's come all the way over, and he's here tonight. He's actually been on the stage before. Let's give a warm welcome to Charlie Diamond.
I feel like the less you know about someone, the more interesting they are. Typically, when I'm traveling around, I was in Beacon, New York, and I saw a girl at a cafe. I just thought she looked interesting, so I never met her. I don't know who she is, but I wrote a song about her, who I thought she might be, and it's called A Life to Live.
Police, his footsteps on the back end of a trail. Well, cobblestone streets hit the soles of her feet. And has it already been a year since she made the choice to live downtown? Somewhere between the Catskills, Berkshires, that's where she's laying her money down. Well, she bites her lower lip and listen to the mirror and says, oh, I got a life to live. I got places to go and be. I got people to know and see. It's my life, I live it free. Yeah, that's how I dream. Elise works part-time in a cafe downstairs. Well, bites a lower lip and looks into the mirror and says, oh, I got a life to live. I got places to go and be. I got people to know and see. It's my life, I live it free. Yeah, that's how I dream. Well, see, bites a lower lip and looks into the mirror and says, oh, I got a life to live. I got places to go and be. I got people to know and see. It's my life, I live it free. Oh, she say, I got a life to live. I got places to go and be. I got people to know and see. It's my life, I live it free. Yeah, that's how I dream.
Thank you. I wasn't supposed to be here tonight, but I got a call, so here I am. Been having a tough year. It's been a tough year for me. I usually live life on the outskirts of society, you know, 1 foot through the veil in dreams and imagination. And there's all types of ways to write songs that I go through, and one of them for this one was just stream of consciousness. I just sat down, and whatever came to mind, I just kind of wrote it. It's called Party of Great Expectations.
The forestry service is stringing lights in the trees for the party of great expectations. And society's best of industry and business are waiting to receive their invitations. How could they think they deserve to have a light shone on them after all the deals they made with the man? Like visiting an asylum on the outskirts of town and hoping all the people there on and say, as I stare at the purple light shining down in my eyes, I can see all the fire dancers sway. Is it possibly true? Reality isn't due not to come to fruition, not today. You got me twirling and swirling and turning left to my right. What can I say? You got me under your spell. My imagination is running wild tonight in anticipation of stories to tell. Deep, dark, under the wild moon, wheat colored waving eyes, fixed only on you and your poetry. My mind opens up and brings me back to a time when I played a constable in a traveling show, enforcing their rules and taking all of my cues from a director that I didn't know. The magic curtain did open and my fists clenched with rage, and I yelled if I was Marlon Brando. The audience gasped, then the director collapsed, and me, well, I thought I stole the show. Deep, dark, under the wild moon, wheat colored waving eyes, fixed only on you and your poetry. Sway as she may in her X-ray ensemble, the ballerina, she captivates us all. And the porcelain bridge that stretches from bank to bank over a stream that goes to a waterfall. We hear the whistle, it howls from a main steam engine abroad as the conductor looks through the window, taking a moment to pause and reflect the places she's been and people she possibly knows. Dinner is served quite precisely at 9:15, just as the jugglers put down their weighted pins. Greek god Apollo delivers a speech at the table to Aphrodite to confess all his sins. Deep, dark, under the wild moon, weak color waving eyes, fixed only on you and your poetry. Cordially speaking and casually eating people's masks, well, they gradually fell. The resident doctor, speaking with an artist at best, said I had a dream last night. Well, I do tell. I was a doctor no more, and I followed my heart when I was young, and I took to the sea. I saw the world at its best. I found the love of my life, and my reflection was colorful and happy. And so the artist, he laughed and grinning a grin, he said, you know, that's funny, I had a dream last night too. I put down my brushes and I gave up my paints, and I became a doctor just like you. The table bursting with laughter from guests left on right as pleasant fairies swam through the air. You could noticeably notice people enjoying themselves and genuinely not having a care. Deep, dark, under the wild moon, wheat colored waving eyes, fixed only on you and your poetry. Well, the madams, they sat, yeah, flushing their face from the Chardonnay and the Pinot Noir.
Thank you. Thank you. I haven't played that in a while. There's a lot of words. Yeah. I'll leave you with my last song here. Like I said, a lot's been going on lately. Not just with me, but with friends and people I know. This is my favorite song I've ever written. If I could turn myself into a song, this is the one that it would be. At one point in my life, I just had enough with everything, so I quit my job and I bought my motorcycle. I just got a tent and 2 pairs of clothes, and I just drove across the country for quite a while and just stayed with people I met, camped out wherever I felt like it, and it was the best thing I ever did with my life. So this song's a little bit about that. But it also taught me to take the risk and trust your gut and follow your heart. This is called Electric Lady Dreams.
With $20 in my pocket, I left the city for my Flower Street, then close my eyes and yell to the people of the city. This dreamer says farewell, and then hello to my electric lady dream. Pulling away, filling station just south of Omaha. Ain't got no more money, nothing to eat, nothing at all. Well, I saw a gypsy kind of girl with a bandana in her hair. She said, I'm coming with you, sweet eyes, where you're going. Well, I just don't care. So we laced up our boots and we tucked in our pants and we gave a rebel scream into the wild. Oh, so she held on tight as I let the throttle loose within my hands. We both said goodbye to another town and another faded scene. Wanted our hearts due north into our electric lady dreams. Yeah, our electric lady dreams. All the magazines say Colorado is nice in the summer and the fall. That's seasonal variance for you, for a place that I never been to at all. Well, she grabbed my hair and pinched my cheek and gave me a big old kiss. Then she whispered in my ear and set my world on fire with this. She said, live your life, dream your dreams. Nothing will hold you back, not even me. Oh, so I pulled her close and said, my wild girl, my free spirit, you've been my lucky charm all along. Look up at the stars tonight, yeah, help me sing this song. I say, grab your heart and take a leap and tell me the most recent thing you've seen. She said, your beautiful eyes, my love, my electric lady dream. Yeah, you're my electric lady dream.
Thank you. Charlie Diamond, thanks for coming out.
All right, let's please give it up one more time. Charlie Diamond. All right. Well, our next performer from Brattleboro, Vermont, and also Enfield, Connecticut, will be coming up right now, and here he is. Let's give a warm welcome for Derek O'Conness. I got it?
So yes, I am Derek O'Conness, guilty as charged. Thank you guys for coming out. I want to say a quick thank you to Mark and everybody at the New Music Alliance for putting this together. Yeah, give it up for them. It takes a lot of coordination and dedication to put on a production like this and to coordinate, curate a radio program, And I think as musicians, we all appreciate that. It starts with the simple act of listening. I think we all appreciate being heard as musicians. So thank you guys for doing the good work. So yeah, here's a tune from my first release as a solo act. It's an EP called On the Sleeve. This is track 1. It's called Howlin' a Wolf.
In the morning when I wake, I put on my clothes and pick out a smile for the day when that sun does rise. But until then, I'm a howling wolf. Why does that light fade away? Truth be told, I don't know. I think I just went astray. But luckily for me, I stand on my own with some help from a woman that I know. And I am to love you. And I am for you. And in the evening when I think I'm all alone, that is my home where I am safe. As time drags by, sleep comes on slow. If I can hear your voice, then I'm never alone. And I am to love you. And I am for you. But until then, I'm a howling wolf. But until then, I'm a howling wolf. Thank you. Yeah, that was the first song off my first solo EP. You can check it out wherever you check things out. I do have some CDs with me if you're a tangible physical media person. Otherwise, you can find it wherever you find things on your phone. Here's one you won't be able to find. It's a newer song I've been doing. It's called Turn It Around. Riding with 30, about a year shy of 30. And Nick Lowe on the radio, and man, I was hurting. Be cruel to be kind, that filled me with laughter. The G and the Rick both know that I'm a born fighter. I just played a show, I was living rock and roll, till I totaled my car, and I had no place to go. I was feeling like I lost it, not a dollar in my pocket, and I was deep in my mind, like a mystery author. The road is turning, the record's spinning, and I know what I found. I'm just starting
few years have passed me, not sure how long exactly it took to realize the man in the mirror looking at me screamed in the face and locked in the basement. My whole life's been nothing but blissful amazement. But hasn't made me stronger, has left me in wonder. How could I deserve a love so tender? You could call it magic or love without an ending, or you could call me sometime and I'll call you darling. The road is turning, the record's spinning. I know I've been found. I'm just starting to turn it around. I've gone too far to turn now. I'm just starting to turn it around. I've gone too far to turn now. Thank you. Right on. Here's a brand new one. I may even still be working on it. I'm not sure yet. It's called Great Circle in the Sky. Oh, great circle in the sky, shining down on my life. 'Cause I'm looking down the line, searching for a sign. Light the world and give us a day, something no hand can take away. Many paths before me lay, but only one is mine to claim. Oh, great circle in the sky, oh, how you mystify. The mother hawk has made a nest, and this tired bird must take a rest. Until at last the time has come, and that is when the fox will run. Over field and over stream, till he returns inside a dream. This is judgment, wheel of fortune. I can't escape it, and I don't want to. Thank you. Here's the one from my second release called Spoken Roads. This is a song that I had written in 2012, and I got around to putting it out in 2022, so it shows you the kind of pace I'm on. But it's called Little Bird. I think it's time to clip my wings. I fly too close to the sun, and it'd be better to keep my feet on the ground next to you, where I belong. Allow me to introduce myself again. But I'm the man now that I should have always been. It took
some time for me to say that I needed to make a change. Yeah. But I can't get to you any other way through your sleep, your snow and rain. And I can't get to you any other way. I guess nothing stays the same. I'm going back to the start, to live forever again, with the sense that once escaped me. Will you reach out for me once more? Your sweet delight fills my heart, sinking in deep. I haven't heard your voice in quite some time. Are you letting go? As the days fade into weeks. I heard it isn't so that little birdie breaks down my soul, and I can't get to you any other way through your sleep, your snow and rain. And I can't get to you any other way. I guess nothing stays the same. And I can't get to you any other way through your sleep, your snow and rain. And I can't get to you any other way. I guess nothing stays the same. Right on. Here's another new one that I've been kicking around. Sounds like this. No one sees eye to eye with Medusa without themselves turning to stone. Well, I'm feeling like a stranger at home. Maybe Aries should come back tomorrow. If we're gonna set the record straight, I'll unlock the cellar door and the garden gate. But things aren't always as they seem, and the gods do with us as they please. We're just artifacts of this mythological dream. Things aren't always as they seem. Aphrodite was looking fine and mighty when politely she asked to lock the door. Well, now I know what all that waiting was for. You know you could be aiming so much higher. I heard someone tell young Icarus, well, there's just something tragic about that kid. But things aren't always as they seem, and the guys do with us as they please. We're just artifacts of this mythological dream. Things
Thank you very much. Sure, yeah. All right, well, thank you guys so much. My name is Derek O'Connors. Got one more song for you guys. It's also on my most recent release, Spoken Road. It's called The Word Love.
For so long I walked alone, my only path, the spoken road. Others tried, but couldn't match my stride, and in the darkness I was left behind. So here's to you, my friend, and may our story never end. And to think of all the times I cried, not knowing you would soon be by my side. Sweet angel, we found our time and place. Sweet angel, the word love is written on your face. In the golden glow, from over hill to Skinny Cove, somewhere in a field I left a piece of me to keep safe from myself so long ago. And I never would have thought the wind would take it to Vermont, where I would recognize that shine down on Main Street when I looked into your eyes. Sweet angel, we find our time and place. Sweet angel, the word love is written on your face.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Derek O'Connors. All right. Well, we have one performer left tonight. And he's making his way up on stage now. From Marlboro, Vermont, just outside of Brattleboro. We have a big Vermont contingent tonight. We have Jesse Brody, a.k.a. Jesse Lepkoff. Let's hear it for Jesse.
Thank you, Mark and Alex and the Musical Alliance. So I started writing songs like 20 years ago about, and I write in two different styles. One, I got very into Brazilian bossa nova music, and I learned a whole bunch of bossa nova songs by Jobim and others. And then, because I had that vocabulary of chords and style, I started writing my own. And the other style I play is a very old blues style, blues jazz style, like what is exemplified by people like Bessie Smith and Ma Rainey and Big Bill Broonzy. So the first one I'm going to play is in the bossa nova style. And it's a love song. It's with a little bit of a twist at the end. It's called Glad to Be Loving You. If you were to go tomorrow, I'd still be glad of loving you. Though you're going would sure be tragic, I'd keep the magic of knowing you. The river of an artful life will eddy and flow, and with so many gifts that you spread all around, that kind of life is so hard to pin down. So if you were to go tomorrow, I'd still be glad of loving you. Though you might travel to a star, within my heart you wouldn't be far. I'll gaze into the crystal ball, so deep in your eyes. There's something in there that's so hard to define. Was it put there with some angel's designs? And I'll tell you, and I'll tell you, I'll always be glad of loving you. Though you may leave me one sad day, I hope you'll stay. I hope you'll stay. Don't go away. Just say you'll stay. La 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 da 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 da. I'll gaze into the crystal ball, so deep in your eyes. There's something in there that's so hard to define. Was it put there with some angel's designs? And I'll tell you, and I'll tell you, and I'll tell you, I'll always be glad of loving you. Though you might leave me one sad day, I hope you'll stay. I hope you'll stay. Don't go away. Just say you'll stay. La 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 la. Oh, stay. Da 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 da. Just say you'll stay. Thank you. So you're probably wondering what this thing is here and why I'm using it. This is a resonator guitar. It happens to be an antique 1931 National Style O. They're very, very heavy. So I invented the stand, and I put it on hinges, so I feel like I'm totally holding it, but I have absolutely no weight. So I think that's pretty good. This song I'm going to play for you is kind of a topical song. It's about the mortgage crisis that happened mostly in 2008, but it deals with issues that are still relevant today. So predatory loan practices by banks, and homelessness and inequality of wealth. So that's what it's about, and it's called, and it's kind of, I wrote it in kind of a Depression era style, so it harks back to the 30s or the 20s. It's called Only an Average Guy. The story goes, Joe wanted a home, so he considered a mortgage payments double, make no bones. Do you think they left a single loophole for only an average guy? Joe's bad luck wasn't through. He barely made the payments when the payments were due. He started in a drink and it's no wonder why. He's only an average guy. Job gone overseas. All our employees will now be Chinese. Joe pulled his pockets inside out. Not a job could be found. Hounded by the bank, he began to shout, I'm only an average guy. Joe had a bad taste in his mouth when he heard the banks were heading south. Blink of an eye, they got bailed right out. But what about the average guys? CEOs, say the CEOs. Now will foreclose. Joe is roaming down the street, trying hard to find something to eat, while the bankers chew pheasant in their hotel suite. Funded by the average guy, yeah, funded by the average guys. Come on. This tale of woe ain't peculiar to Joe. How many people have you heard or know? And the few with all the dough keep a running the show. We all could end up average Joes or Jills. We all could end up average Joes. Winter's coming, he got a cardboard box. He's hoarding blankets and woolen socks. Cozy and warm in his roomy new dorm. He's only so lowly, so homeless, so lonely. He's only just an average guy. Thank you. Okay, the next song is kind of a ragtime tune, and it's kind of a breakup song in a way, but it's kind of a different kind of breakup song, because it's like your significant other left you, but you realize it's not so bad. It's called I Ain't Bummin'. It's kind of it reminds me of kind of a Fats Waller kind of song. Well, I ain't bummin', got no woman, yeah. She left me flat, doing well, and yes, I'm telling you, I ain't looking back. This old rooster got other fish to fry, many more in the sea. Don't you know I'd like to try? Was I sorry when we broke up? But now I know I really had enough. So if you ask me, do I miss that gal I'm crying? Hallelujah, 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 I'm free. She had a mean side as wide as Tennessee. It was don't do this and don't do that. Well, I got out of that trap. Hallelujah, 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 I'm free. Hallelujah, nothing's bumming me. with the Dick Sissel strolling down the lane. Ain't yearning, heads are turning, they say that man has changed. Young at 65, still lean and spry. Gonna find my joy making hay on a sunny side. And if I'm lonely once in a while, I'll find some other babe, yeah, I'll make her smile. So if you ask me, do I miss that gal, I'm crying, hallelujah, 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 I'm free. She had a mean side as wide as Tennessee. It was don't do this and don't do that. Well, I sprung out of that trap. Hallelujah, 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 I'm free. Hallelujah, nothing's bumming me. This one is a kind of a bluesy song that's kind of in the tradition of the double entendre. So that's double meaning, and usually had to do with bawdy stuff, you know. All the miles you've been burning up, you still think you're holding tough. Got to shift your gears down soon enough. Mama, rest your rig right here. You might cook your tranny, drop it in the road before you even a granny. Don't corrode your chassis, take a load off mammy. Mama, rest your rig right here. You need a good serviceman. You running way too hard. I'll be saying thank you, ma'am, as I fill you right up to the top. Yeah, you was running on empty too many nights. I took off your belt, it was way too tight. With you all smiles, I adjusted it right. Mama, rest her rig right here. Yeah, I'm your man to keep you moving smooth, rolling on your way, so enthused, just crooning on down the avenue, singing, Mama, rest your rig right here. Not every serviceman has a tool like mine. Not every serviceman knows all the ins and outs and ups and downs to use it right. So now you offer me a new position. I'll be under your hood getting good ignition, 'cause you've been wishing for repetition. Oh, Mama, rest your rig right here. Yeah, Mama, rest your rig right here. Everything's so good under the hood. Mama, rest your rig right here. Yeah, Mama, rest her rig right here. Thank you.
All right. That was a great set. Let's hear it one more time. Jesse Brody, a.k.a. Jesse Lepkoff.
Jesse Brody is my mother's maiden name, and I thought for the blues stuff I used Jesse Brody, and for the bossa nova I used my maiden name. But I thought it's great to honor my mom. Thank you.
That's great. That's great. So anyway, everyone, thank you so much for coming. If you haven't had a chance to give any donation and you would like to, I have this bucket here, and I will come around for anyone who has still not given and would like to. So in any case, I hope I see you again Next month, we have a wonderful showcase set up. In fact, we have one of the performers who's going to be in it right in the audience here, Marvin Johnson, in the back. 'Cause all right. So anyway, thank you so much for coming. We'll see you hopefully again very soon.